And I just want to talk a little about Trayvon Martin, the case that's been going viral around the web and the country and the world. I'm wearing this hood, for Trayvon because he was walking, with a hoodie on. A boy named Trayvon Martin. He was 17 years old. He's from Miami, and this happened on February 26th this year. And this happened in Sanford, Florida, in a gated community. He had walked to the store to buy Skittles on his way into the house that he was going to. A neighborhood watch volunteer named George Zimmerman followed him in his car. I believe he got out of his car first and he started following the boy on foot. And he thought that Trayvon looked suspicious. Either way it go, I think that the man was racist. And had he not been wearing a hoodie, he still would have shot him. So, but I just have the sick feeling that had Trayvon turned around and he would have been white, he wouldn't have shot him. But I want to say it wasn't actually the hood. It was the fact that that boy was black. So he got on the phone with the police and he's walking behind the kid and he's telling the police, he looks suspicious. And the operator, she's telling him, don't go up to him. We're going to send police out to the scene. He ended up shooting Trayvon in the chest and it killed him. George Zimmerman, he's 28 years old. His dad says that he's a Spanish-speaking minority with black friends and family, and that there's no way this could have been a racial thing of why he shot Trayvon or why he thought he looked suspicious or something. But come on now, really? On the tape, they heard him say something. He called him something that was a racial slur. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he called him something while he was running after the boy. And these tapes weren't even submitted to the family. They had held these tapes away from the family. The main thing about this is that George Zimmerman has not been charged with any crime whatsoever. He wasn't even arrested. I don't think he was even taken in for questioning or anything like that. He was questioned at the scene, not arrested. And a few things about the neighborhood watch. When I was reading over the articles, I was thinking, should the neighborhood watch volunteers, should they be allowed to be able to carry a weapon? The National Sheriff's Association, which oversees most of the neighborhood watches, like 200 neighborhood watches across America, it strongly discouraged that you don't be alone during neighborhood watch. You don't carry a weapon, and you don't engage after you call the police. You don't engage with the person who you find is being suspicious in your neighborhood. Those are some things. They're discouraged, which they should be outlawed completely. He was like the leader of the neighborhood watch. So looking at this guy, the way he looks, since he wants to look at Trayvon Martin and be discriminated, he looks like the type of guy that wants power and needs to control things. He's been known to call the police on lots of occasions for suspicious people, known to frequently call 911. But he's never shot any of those people, has he? No. And why does it take this one kid who probably wasn't no bigger than him, probably couldn't have taken him in a fight, and of course Trayvon wasn't armed. Yeah, about the neighborhood watch, I want to get back to that. They definitely need to revise their rules and have a nice set of rules from now on after this incident, because it might start something where people think that they're allowed to do this and get off with it. Be able to shoot somebody, neighborhood watch that looks suspicious or whatever. Like a taser, pepper spray, those type of items, they should be allowed. They should be encouraged to have on you while you're doing neighborhood watch. But a gun, it should not. It shouldn't be there. Because Sanford Police Department in Florida is what's over the investigation. They didn't arrest Zimmerman and all that. They even say in the article, it's kind of like they're standing up for him. They say that he's a college grad who took a class in criminal justice. So does that justify him killing a teenager who was unarmed? I'm pretty sure there's plenty of educated people and they've killed plenty of people, you know? People like that. Anybody can be a murderer at any time. It doesn't matter how smart you are. Okay. The reason why Zimmerman wasn't arrested and why he may not be arrested and never charged with this crime is because he claimed self-defense. And there's a law that will actually help him not to be convicted. It's stand your ground law or shoot first law, which some people actually call the right to commit murder law. And this law, it just says as long as you're somewhere where you have the right to be, if he's attacked, he can meet force with force or even deadly force. So I guess that's what him or his lawyers, or hell, he doesn't even need a lawyer because he hasn't been convicted of anything and hasn't been arrested. So I guess, you know, that's what he's trying to say. Okay, with that law, in the self-defense law, it's the Florida justice system right now, and the Sanford Police Department. I don't know if it's all of Florida, but I know it's the Sanford area. It's in fault right now that they should really have an investigation against their department because, okay, this guy who shot Trayvon, he's claiming self-defense. How many cases do you know of a battered woman or a battered person killing their husband or killing their spouse? And it's apparent self-defense, like they have pictures of bruises and all that. They have sufficient evidence of being abused by a man or, you know, however it happens. And they claim that self-defense and they still get charged with murder and, you know, going to jail. This guy, how is he not even arrested? And he shot somebody. In my mind, if you shoot anybody, you're going to go straight to jail. You know, whether you're innocent or not. If, you know, everybody knows he shot him. He's not denying that he shot him. So he should be in jail and he should be investigated. There's no way that he should have just been left at the scene and been able to just go home and sleep in his own bed that night. It's sickening that that happened. It doesn't make any sense. There's a major flaw in the justice system of the Sanford Police Department. It's not adding up to me, and it's not adding up to anybody else. And a few things about the Sanford Police Department, I just found out like a few things about it. The Sanford Police Department has had some problems like within its department. Just for example, they had like at least 2 prior occasions of the accused people giving favorable treatment towards family members of police officers within the department. Also, they've had a few cases dealing with race that they gave a little concern over. And there's just a few things, it's just a lot of things that don't add up within that department that I think if the government or the FBI can get somebody within the Sanford Police Department, this is where this investigation should be starting. In Sanford Police Department, because obviously they're not doing their jobs right. Because this man was not arrested. Okay, but anyway, you know, those are my thoughts and views on this case. Like, I think that they need to take a look more at the neighborhood watch laws, and they also need to take a look at the Sanford Police Department. Those are my 2 main issues, and I think once they resolve things within those 2 organizations, then they can make a much better case for Trayvon Martin, and justice can definitely be served, because this man is a murderer. He murdered this child with no cause, and it doesn't matter what law he's trying to defend himself with. He murdered that child, and there's no way that he should still be walking free. His family, they have an online petition. They have millions of people who sign it. I signed it myself. I'd like for you to go sign it. Get your friends to go sign it. Get your family to go sign it. I'm going to put a link down here. It's the website is called change.org. And all you have to do is go on there. You just put your name, your address, your email address on. It's just a petition against the Sanford Police Department. And I think that the family is trying to get the FBI to get involved with the case. That's all I got for now. I'm really open to discussion. I like to speak about things like this. I want y'all to tell me how you feel about the Sanford Police Department and how you feel about the neighborhood watch. Should they actually make laws instead of just strongly discouraging the youth against being alone, having a weapon, and, you know, getting into a fight with a person during neighborhood watch? Or should it actually be a law like Thanks for watching. I hope you be back, and bye.